The mission of the District of Columbia Department of Buildings is to protect the safety of residents, businesses, and visitors and advance the development of the built environment through permitting, inspections, and code enforcement.
Hi, I'm Brian Hanlon. I'm the Director of the Department of Buildings in Washington, D.C. I want DOB to be experientially different. I want when customers engage, that they feel like they're actually getting value for their time and money, that they're being guided towards the right solutions, that they understand if we have to enforce something, that it's clear, people understand why we're doing it. Okay, so my superpower is I'm very comfortable not being the smartest person in the room and surrounding myself with people who are experts in what they do. I think I'm pretty good at getting the best out of people and sensing how they're doing and what they need, which I think comes from active listening. And I think that when you are that way as a leader, what you're doing is you're not relying on everything coming from you, but rather you're unlocking an enormous amount of potential from everyone that's around you. And ultimately, that's a lot more powerful. You know, my dad was a district employee. He was a health plans reviewer for the health department, worked at 614 H Street for 36 years. He retired in '86. And if I could show my father that I, in some ways, have followed in his footsteps, to me, that's a powerful thing. I think we'll look back on this time 10, 15 years from now as when the Renaissance began. I think our city is going to become something new. When I was a kid, on the weekend, you'd go downtown and there were tumbleweeds going down the middle of the street. And then around the 90s and the 2000s, the city started to change and there was more life. Theater scene, restaurant scene. The city started to really, really change and it became a new kind of city. I think 10 years from now, we're going to see a downtown that in some ways we haven't yet fully imagined, where people are living, working, playing, a host of other opportunities, an incredibly rich environment. In some ways, what cities used to be. You literally have this interplay. I think Washington, D.C. is going to be stronger in 20 years than it ever has been.